People, welcome to another edition of the finger tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim. I'm feeling a bit psyched this morning, feeling a bit hyped. As Carlton Cole, former West Ham striker, once said, I'm feeling over-chuffed. What is the reason for my good mood this morning on this Monday morning after a weekend of ring dummy dim dom? It is in my King of the Ring. This is my second ever hardened King of the Ring. Hardened tier. Not quite tough when it comes to these things, but first in the hardened tier. You can see straight away, game 1 finished of a final. 4-1 win for Big Jim. Game 2, 3-2 win for Big Jim. And there we have certain Mr. Hulk Hogan sitting on the throne of goodness as champion. What I could do is actually just put somewhere on here what the tier is, because you could take that picture and that applies for whatever tier you're in. It should just say hardened tier, ultimate tier, whatever, just to give people an idea of what the competition is. Anyway, it's a little thing, isn't it? It doesn't really matter. So the good news there is, for me, is I'm going to pick up a hardened card and a SummerSlam card. Now, I nearly blew it. Very nearly blew it because I didn't power up for the first leg of my semi-finals against Vic Fan 09, and that nearly cost me dear. Now, my very first hardened tier King of the Ring that I went into, I missed the quarter-final chance to power up as well because I was cooking the family dinner. So I'd already messed up my first hardened King of the Ring, so I was determined not to do it a second time round, and I very nearly did. So you just got to pay attention to when these things get to the knockout stages. Anyway, Linu, who I think commented on the previous video when I mentioned this King of the Ring, hello to you, and sadly you couldn't make it to the final, but well played anyway. And well played everyone else in this King of the Ring. But now, the important bit, this is what we want to see. Forget all the chat, Big Jim, forget all the nonsense, forget all the pitter-patter. Let's get on with picking some rewards. Now then, hardened cards. So you thought I was going to stop waffling then, didn't you? You should know me better by now. Hardened cards, just have a look and see what I've got in terms of Hardened. Looking at my Hardened right here, we have, obviously Liv is already a pro. There is Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura, The Miz, Big E, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, who obviously I've got as an ultimate as well, following the latest Ring Dommy Dim Dom, Bailey, soaked up himself, Mojo Rawley, soaked up, psyched up, Alexa Bliss. I've actually got more than I expected there, and Rusev. That's just quite a collection already, isn't it? Good grief. Didn't quite expect to see that many. Anyway, so any one of those, apart from Liv, of course, who's already a pro, will give me a pro. Okay, Big Jim, we've had enough now. Stop teasing. Claim reward. Here we go. And we get, for our first King of the Ring Hardened reward, it's a little cheeky Kofi Kingston. Not a pro, but at this stage, it's early days. It's early days, so I'm not going to get too upset with that. And in terms of SummerSlam, Kevin Owens. Now, have I got KO? I don't think I've got Kevin Owens, but I've already got some work to be doing on my SummerSlam cards. If we go to combinable and all cards, you will see Samoa Joe. He's done. He's virtually done. There, of course, is my Austin Aries. Thanks very much, Ring Dommy Dim Dom. I have Natalya to be doing, and there's Bailey as well. Bailey's, I mean, she's not even powered up. So, a couple of divas, a couple of female stars who said divas. I didn't say divas, I would never say divas. No, I've never mentioned the word divas. Anyone watching Totally Divas on, yeah, well, they changed the name of it. That's confusing. Anyway, I have two sets of female stars to combine there, and they would actually muscle in to my Road to Glory deck, I believe. Just do a quick refresh. Yeah, they would both fit in probably. Natalya's probably better than Alexa Bliss. Anyway, so they would fit in there, so I do need to do them. And Samoa Joe, again, I'm guessing, would muscle in somewhere probably just after Jericho. So I do need to do those still. I can't ignore them, but it is obviously difficult playing when it's going to drop you down to a tier. But in these new tiers, you don't like to drop down to power up cards. You like to try and do your best to keep them going. I was also having a look at money in the bank. As you can see, I've got 2,700 now. I've added maybe 1,000 in the past couple of days. Now we've got 38 days to go. Now these bad boys here, as I'm sure you're well aware, you need 19,200. So you're looking at 38,500 points to pick up a Pro. Now, to ignore the fact I've got just over 2,500, with 38 days, you'd basically have to do 1,000 points a day. And if you missed a day, that obviously is going to push your average up. Every day you miss, that figure's going to get worse. Now, I can't honestly see, if you're playing 3 bouts at a time, and then waiting for an hour for them to power up, I can't honestly see me dipping into the game at 5 separate occasions just to do some money in the bank every day for the next 38 days. I just can't see it happening. So realistically, you've either got to look at perhaps making a Pro out of Rich Swan. I mean, you could get 20,000 points is a realistic target, I would have thought, without being anywhere near as taxing as the 38k, goes without saying. Bray Wyatt as well, or do you just bank the points? I mean, I noticed a lot of my teammates in Team BadLadDad tend to like to accumulate as many points as possible and then go all in when the new cards are released. But it's a long time to wait. 38 days, I mean, you're like a month and a half virtually. So, well, a month and 8 days. Who's counting? So, I don't know. I mean, is it worth trying to go? I mean, I would dearly love Goldberg and an Ultimate Pro. I mean, how else are you going to get yourself an Ultimate Pro without paying? Although I would guess those people who have got him have already whacked out quite a fair bit on getting some free bouts. Paying for some free bouts. You know what I mean? They've paid to get some extra bouts. You can tell it's Monday morning, can't you? So yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that at all. Big Cass would give me a SummerSlam Pro, but you've just seen my Road to Glory deck. I don't think that would serve me much purpose to do that. So I don't think I'll bother going for Big Cass either. As you can see, if it'll stop waiting on a network, I tell you what, since they've tried to fix, or they did fix, the problems with Ring Dommy Dim Dom, the actual waiting on network errors that have cropped up. I mean, every time I was getting down to a single bout, I don't know if you experienced the same, every time I had a single bout, it was a network error. So you'd either have to wait for it to get up to 2 or 3 bouts before trying to play again, or you'd have to go mad and pay to fill out the strip. But either way, you'd get down to 1 bout, and whenever I went to try and play it, network error happened all the time. And it's happening quite a bit as well, just generally clicking through the game. So there's still buggy. It's still buggy. Anyway, here you can see I've dropped down to Hardened tier just because I'm trying to do my 2 Natalias. Baron Corbin Ultimate is powering up as well. And I've also got Samoa Joe in there. So this isn't really a winning deck. This is a powering up deck. So see straight away, Mal Solar. You have to kind of swallow your pride. I was going to say bite the bullet. Swallow your pride here and just go, well, I know I'm going to lose this if I do this, but let's go Samoa Joe because it's going to power up 2 stats. And yes, he's been blasted out of the water, as you would expect. But it's powering up a couple of stats. So you just got to forget about your win, lose, draw record. Not that you draw any. Male tag team. Let's go with the big boys. Well, he likes that, doesn't he? He likes his NXTs. And male solo. Oh, I might get a win out of this. Yeah, we will get a win out of this. I wasn't particularly looking for the win. Just looking for the powering up. There's been no news as I'm recording this, which is 20 to 12, midday in London. Londinium, a cold and breezy, but still quite bright Londinium on this fine morning. I'm sure Her Majesty's walking the corgis round Buckhouse right now. indoors. Probably got a flunky walking them outdoors, I should imagine. Just waiting on a network. Yeah, so it's a bit bright and bright but cold here today. Yes, I've completely off the beaten track talking about the Queen walking her dogs, haven't I? I don't know if there's a team event, is the bottom line. Here we go again, let's just do some more Joe. And Kofi Kingston I've just pulled. So, I mean, it would be nice because we're in elite, middle of elite level already as a team and raring to go. We're champing at the bit, ready to get our teeth sunk into this. But whether it comes along or not, I mean, unfortunately, this is where it's pointless me guessing whether it will happen or not because you all know. Because by the time this video's out, the news will have been out, and we may even know what we're going to get up to event-wise this week as well. How are you finding it? Are you finding it easy to pick your cards? I notice people are still sending me tweets saying they're still not getting the pulls they're expecting, and they're still playing lots of games and not getting what they feel they're entitled to. Now I know we all like a good moan, don't we? We all like a good bit of a whinge now and again. But if you're one of these people who keeps meticulous stats on how many refreshes you've had and all that type of thing, I'm not one of those people. For me, it's just like, it feels about right. Feels what it's like whenever I go anywhere. No, I think it's over there. Oh, I think it's over here. It's got this sort of inbuilt sense of direction that's seen me right over the years. It's the same with most things in life. I'm like, yeah, let's go and do that. Whereas I know some people like to record. I don't mean video record, I mean like write down record and note every single move that they're making in games, and fair play to you for that, because you can keep a good solid track on what's going on. And if you're not getting the pulls like you feel you should be, oh look at that, little first edition card knocking around, then I can understand your anger, your ire, your angst, your fury. Have you played with any of your old cards in here? We could go retro. I should have set up a retro deck. I did actually do that, you know. I played, I used all my old WrestleMania cards. Come on! Waiting on a flaming network. Let's go mad. Let's go mad. Let's go crazy. Swap filter. Come on. Behave yourself. Legacy WrestleMania. Let's do this. Let's do this. There's Hulky Hogan. Here we have Macho Man. Oh yeah. And who should we take? We'll take Taker because he's another left arrow. And then swapsies for the girls. Females coming at you right here. The Bellas. And oh, it's not worth bringing in classy Freddy Blashes. Right, let's have a go. Let's go retro. Big Jim goes retro. So here we have a complete lineup of first edition cards, fully maxed. Just ignore those silver stars. I don't know why they've done that to them. I guess we had all that trouble with them not taking over their abilities. Maybe it stripped the abilities out of these cards. It still shouldn't have given them a silver star though, should it? Anyway, let's have a go at this. Let's get our backsides kicked playing with these old cards and just see how useless they are now. They're certainly not going to be much use to you going forward, not with some of the stats coming out on the Elite and Ultimate cards that are floating about. Right, male tag team. Let's go The Rock and Hulky Hogan. Well, that's close. Not a bad one. Not a bad one to start off with. There you go, the old crew. Keeping it real. Another tag team. Well, there you go. Just as well that I chose Taker and said let's keep these as compatible. Do you know we just might win this? The old boys. The old boys network. Look at that. Female solo speed charisma is... This was in the days when Brie had a slightly better card than Nikki. True story. Although obviously she's getting old now, so she's got beaten by Bailey. So there we have it. A win for the oldies. That's what we like to see. Big Jim going old school. And on that note, I think that's a good place to finish for now. Ninja Boy will be back in the next SuperCard video. It's just a chance to do something without him, for once leaping up and down, whacking me on the head, poking me in the ear, and generally interrupting while I'm trying to say things. But we love him really, don't we? We love him. We love him to pieces. But thank you for watching. As usual, I'm going to go through the same routine. If you like the video, like down below, subscribe. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at BadLadDad. Do let me know what you think of Season 3 so far. We're a couple of weeks in. I've actually had quite a few pulls. I said before we went through the maintenance routine, I was actually quite happy. I was pulling cards left, right and centre. I actually think since the maintenance, it's been the reverse for a lot of my teammates on Team BadLadDad, but since the changes, I've not had so much luck. I was having a lot of luck beforehand. So someone has come and stolen my luck. They've taken my luck away. It's been extracted from the Jim luck bag, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There's nothing I can do about it. So thanks ever so much for watching. We shall see you again soon, and until we do, you stay cool.